You know, I wanted to do an energizer, but then I just did it, and now I have to do my stupid, boring presentation. But I will try to make it a little bit more interesting. I have some extra equipment that I can show you. Yeah, my name is Andris. Usually I am actually running this organization with the U+ name. And I'm also one of the 7 digital youth work trainers in Latvia for our national agency. So we just launched quite a huge project that comes from this, forgot the name, it's this fund that we get from European Union after COVID. In Latvia, we moved all of the money from the youth field into the digital youth work development, which means in Latvia for all 43 municipalities, they will be getting some money for digital youth work development, and they can spend 50% of it for the gadgets, for the technical parts, which is quite a lot. You know, in Liepāja, for example, in our municipality, they're getting 120,000. You can spend 60,000 for the gadgets, for buying computers, cameras, and stuff. It's pretty much. So what I will tell you about is one of the things that we started exploring, because currently we're just buying all kinds of digital stuff to check them and to see what is working, what is not working. So in the end, we can tell it to you, and then you can kind of understand, okay, so this doesn't work, this is shit, we don't buy it, we can buy these glasses or these cameras or something else to see what is actually working in the practice. Who knows what is 360 videos, photos, or something like that? Okay, some people know it. Who has used Google Street View or Google Street, these things? Okay, so it's pretty much that, but there's like multiple things that you can do. Here I have one of the cameras. I have the helmet as well. I'll put it like this. It's a little bit small, so I will take it off soon because it squeezes my brain a little bit. But yeah, this is one of the ways how you can use it. I had the small stick, but I forgot it somewhere. So this is one of the ways how you can do it. And usually you can also just take it off, and you can scroll it off like this, and there should be, Oscars, do you know where's my stick? You know, the camera stick. No? Okay, we don't need it. So there's option just to kind of put it on the statue or just move it around. And what you can do, you can make 360 videos and 360 pictures. 2 things where we are using it currently. One of them is open spaces, filming open spaces that young people are using or might be using. And the second thing that we will be trying out is also making some videos. So I will start with the first one that we are actually currently making in several parts in our municipality and testing with young people how useful it is. So what you see here is our backyard. So this is where you can see how to enter it. This is my old car, so you can see all kind of things. We have a lot of old cars around there because in the first floor there's a car paint shop. Here's the big U+. It looks like we're stealing electricity from ourselves. It's just we didn't manage to create it the normal way. So this is how the entrance looks like. Why is it important? We are using this to send the youngsters or to show them directly how does our youth center looks like, how to enter it, how to go there. Because if you're coming there for the first time, you don't know how does it look like, where to go, what to do, and what mostly young people do when they don't know where to go or what to do. They just skip it. They're just like, oh, I'm not going there. Like, I don't know where is that. It looks shady. It looks suspicious. I'm not calling anyone. They will not call you at all. They will maybe write you a message in the best case scenario, and you will not see it, and then they will be gone. So we can show them this in the beginning. And what we can also do, we can put also these info points. Of course, it's in Latvian, you don't understand it, but this is like, where's the entrance, how to get there, some description, so you can add this. And then we can move around, we can enter inside, we can see that there's this like corridor and stuff, stairway, there's like nice sofas where they can sit. You can even tell them, okay, when you come and you cannot find a way, maybe sit here in this place, and I will kind of pick you up from there if you don't want to go upstairs and you don't understand something. So we move around, we go upstairs. This is the 2nd floor almost. The largest preparation you have to do before filming is to clean the place because everything is really visible. So we're cleaning it for 1 day for like 6-7 hours and filming it for 1 hour, which means you can see where's the biggest input. So you can see the stairway and everything. And then we can see specific rooms. So here's one of the consultation rooms. We show them how does it look like, if we would have a meeting in this place. If I'm moving it too fast, just tell me. This is our colleague Inga. She's actually there as well. She was not pretending to work, she was actually working. So the rest of the people you will see, they were pretending to work, but she was actually working. You can also zoom in, zoom out, what's the best angle for you. What is cool about this thing, you can use it from the phone as well. So if you don't need a computer, definitely. And also you can use it with the virtual reality glasses. So just put the link, open it in the glasses. The youngster has it like this, and then just push this scroller, you will see it later, and just move around this place. And then they have the glasses and they're like this, where is it? Like this and this, everywhere. So this is how this look like. Here's the office. Those people are pretending to work. See, this is Oscar's. This is me, kind of working, kind of doing some stuff. But here, yeah, we can show them how does the office looks like, where the people are. There's another description. I will also tell you how to make it. How does it cost? Because it seems, it would be very expensive or something like that. Here's Oscar's doing presentation for himself, alone. See, he looks very serious. Here we actually made it in a way, we put the camera in a way that it's in the same height and in the place, like if you would be sitting at the table and listening to something that is happening in the place. So you kind of can see the environment around you, not just from a side like in the picture, but you're inside in the environment. And when you're with the virtual reality glasses, it looks really like you're sitting there. Let's move out. Yeah, we have a huge youth center. So now all of you have been in our youth center in Liepāja. I hope you will still come in real life as well, not just like, we were there in online, so we don't have to come anymore. So we have the toilets, we have the showers and the storage room. This is how we present the toilet. Quick advertisement, uplus.lv. I was pretending there, don't worry. So some mess, some shower. Here was sauna. In our youth center we had a sauna and we replaced it with kind of podcast studio. It's still in the development. I'm still peeing there. Here's the kitchen that we have. So some descriptions about this, who is making coffee, what is happening, and another consultation room that we have, where it's kind of Oscar's receiving consultation from Elizabeth. Looks very serious. And also we made another point of view like this, that you are kind of sitting in the chair and receiving a consultation, which means you can kind of pretend how it would look like and feel like when you're sitting there, someone is in front of you talking about stuff, because this is actually for individual youth work, for individual mentoring, the space that we use, like the meeting room. So this is our youth center. This is one of the things that we have developed. And what we are doing, we are just showing young people. We can upload this in the Google Maps. So if you go to the Google Maps, already from there you can go through our youth center. It can be splitted also as a smaller pictures, 360 pictures. So you can just share it. Of course, we are not pretending that young people will be rushing to the internet and just looking in our youth center like, this looks nice and everywhere. No, they're not looking into it. We are just showing them. When we meet them or we have to explain them, how does it look like, where is what happening, we can send them the link, we can show them with the VR glasses, with the phone, with everything. So this was the first one that we did. It took us, like I told you, 5 or 6 hours to clean the place and 1 hour to film it. I will tell you the prices a little bit later. So this is one of the places, and this is the second place that we did. It's still in the process because it's a little bit difficult to get the outside. We're filming one spot and it's kind of not working properly. But this is the Fab Lab digital creation space that we have in Liepāja. It belongs to the municipality. They have all kind of, and I will show you actually later what they have there, because otherwise I would just have to tell you and it's boring and I don't actually know all the things that are there, but now I can show you. And we can go all the steps, all the workshops that they have step by step. So I will not show you the entrance because it's still kind of a little bit fucked up. So this is actually an arcade game that one kid, he's like in 7th or 8th grade, he built it in this place by himself, because they have a place where they can print with the 3D printer things, they can cut it with the laser, they can even make their own micro schemes, just like making them slowly. And he built this all of it, 100%, except the buttons. The buttons he ordered from AliExpress or whatever. So yeah, this is one of the things that you can make, and it's actually working. It's in a building of an old school. So let's go here. This is how you would enter. One room there, some rooms here. Yeah, it looks visually not very nice because it's still in the reconstruction, but we can go through the places that they have. So this is one of the rooms where they just have a gaming place where you can come, use computers, do stuff, whatever you need. Here is another room that they have. This is one of the digital creation spaces that they have. Here is like the big screen that they have, tables, computers. Here in the corner you can see 3D printers. By the way, how they made the tables, they organized a work camp for a week where young people were participating. They were learning how to cut parts, how to modulate them, how to do everything. And during this week they were learning, building this furniture, and in the end this center got the new furniture. It sounds a little bit like a legal employment, but the kids learned it. They built the tables from scratch. Even you see these small things where you put the wires through, the plastic ones, they modulated them by themselves and printed with the 3D printer. It looks really nice. And then we filmed it in a way that you can see you can see the 3D printers, how they look like. They're one of the most expensive ones that you can get. How the tables look like. They made the chairs, also they're not finished properly, so you can walk around the room. And then we go outside of the room. Let's go to the second room. Here's the second room, which looks a little bit better. And they have 12 or 13 stations, different workshops inside. And yeah, and here we have a chance just to look at each of the stations. So this is sublimation and heat press station. This is how it looks like. So what is it? It's where you print t-shirts and cups and stuff like that. So for example, this tool is for making cups. You can see it here. Put the cup inside, you close this thing, the sticker is on, it kind of, I don't know the whole process. I've never done it actually. I've made one t-shirt in my life. So this is the press, how you make t-shirts. They have the embroidery station. Is basically sewing things. Like if you don't want to print the logo on, you can just sew it on like the proper one, because these come off quite quickly. Then they have also vinyl cutting station to make these, where you can with the plotter just cut out things. I will not tell you maybe all the things that they have here, because the main kind of goal of this is not to show you all the stations they have. They have cut station. This guy was actually working. Usually when we're filming, we tell people, don't move. He was actually not moving, even without telling. They have electronic station, electrotechnic station. They have this huge laser cutting station. This is a huge laser. They have microscope station. Yeah, it's difficult with this. I usually used to. This is the, we can go closer. This is that CNC router, I think it means. Yeah, something like that. Where you can cut things from the wood, like parts. So this is the parts that they were cutting to make the chairs in the second room. Other things that they have cut. All the tools that you need. So yeah, why we did it for them, and there's like more stations here, because they're a new place. They don't have a lot of publicity and everything, and they wanted to show people, like I told you. For me, it's difficult to explain all the things that are there, like this tool and something. I haven't used most of them, and I don't even know how to, like, what they're making in the end, like what can you make with those tools. So we made it this way. We filmed it with a camera. For this filming, it took us, Oscar, how long it was? 2 hours maximum, I think, to film this whole, and then rendering, of course, in then like 2 or 3 hours. Of course, this is not professional. We have companies who are doing it on a professional level. You pay them a lot of money, and they can do it. If you check the prices for this, so the camera costs 600 euros. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. You know, a normal computer costs 900 euros at least. And then you need the special app, which costs like 10 euros per month, and then you can have 5 places. And I learned how to make, I never make videos or photos with anything, just maybe some stories with an iPhone and they still look horrible. But I learned how to use it in 20-30 minutes, which means it's super inclusive. You can buy this thing and you can make things just with the youngsters. You can film it by yourselves. You just put wherever you want it, like these small circles that you see. You can put like 20 or 30 of them in one room, wherever you want. You can put it here, you can put it like this, you can put it here, where you want to have this point of view that they can turn around and look at. And what we are currently trying to develop also in some municipalities, that we can give it to the young people. They can go around, they can even so this is the static version where you just have a picture. But you can also film a regular video. You just turn on the camera, walk around, and it films everything that is happening. And later when you're watching the video, you can just scroll around and, for example, I'm talking here in the video and you can look at her, you can look at Oscars, you can look at me, you can choose whichever angle you want and do it. Why we have it on the helmet currently? This is the second thing that we're doing right now. Actually, I set it up only today. Just today we received this connector or something, and we'll be going to the ice hockey trainings in after tomorrow, youth ice hockey trainings in Liepāja, and we will be putting it to one of the kids. They will be playing ice hockey. We will be filming the material, and in the end we will be kind of giving the material to them, because the trainers, they want to kind of give them the homework, that they can look at the videos, how they were playing, and they can evaluate what they did wrong, how they can improve their game from one place to another, and this angle different. So this is the way how they can work better with the youngsters who are doing sports. It can be ice hockey, it can be basketball, it can be any other activity. We could actually put this here and then film the material, and in the end you can just look from whatever angle you want. Another thing that we are currently checking, that we could have competitions or something like that for the kids, for the youngsters. You give them the camera and you give them the task. For example, I don't know, 5 teams, whoever makes the best guided tour around the city or the village. So they're walking around your city, they're doing tasks, they're filming, they're making pictures, videos, and they're making some sort of travel agency sort of material that you can use for real tourists. And for young people it's super interesting, because they're exploring the city, they're showing what is interesting for them, because usually we don't care what young people are interested in. When we have young people arriving in the city, yes, we show them this monument and this nice building, but you know, mostly young people don't really care about the monuments and stuff like that. You show them where is the real fun for the youngsters. We show them, okay, so the parties are happening here and this is happening there, and then if they show it from their point of view, it will be a little bit different and more interesting. Regarding these 360 tours, what we're currently trying to get, it's a little bit difficult to manage, to film the municipality building, because we want to make it with this walkable tour or something like that. And then we can show the municipality from the inside to the young people, because usually they don't know what and how is happening there. So you can walk step by step, show them, oh, okay, if you walk there, in this room, you will find the mayor, or here you will find accounting, and you can tell them what the accounting actually does. Who are those people, why do we need them? Or you can go, there are the lawyers and what they are doing in the municipality. And if they physically walk around with this in the municipality building, then they have kind of a different point of view and what they could or could not do in the municipality. It can be any building. It can be youth center, it can be cultural center, it can be social center, it can be cultural places, it can be whatever. You just film it, make it, it's super easy, it's not expensive, and you can do it together with the youngsters. You can show them, and then they will be making some more material, which is, I think, really cool. We're still exploring where we could use it in more different ways, but yeah, just follow us, not like literally on Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, and we'll be slowly filming more cool stuff. And if you will join at my table, we will maybe film a little bit of something. Maybe I will give you to put on the helmet So you can walk around. This morning I was testing it like because I just attached it. I was putting it in my head and running around the office to check if it's falling off or not. It's very professional. And and I will show you some more pictures, videos, materials or something that we have already created with this cool thing. Thank you very much.